how to stop caring what people think was. It's not the best lighting, makes me look whatever, but we'll roll with it. We'll stop caring what people think for a second. How to stop caring what people think. We're just taking our shoes off here. People care so much what they think. People, oh my god, you wouldn't wear running shoes with an outfit like that during a ride. You wouldn't, you wouldn't wear these are like expensive marathon shoes, and you'd only wear these if you're like a professional runner. I mean, you wouldn't wear these just. I'm going to pick up some pizzas, man. I wore Alpha Flyers on my bike to go and pick up some pizzas, and these are vegan pizzas. I mean, there's got no meat on there, and there's no cheese on there. There's not even vegan cheese. Who? You're eating pizza without cheese? Oh my god! What will people think? And I'm drinking full sugar drink over here. Sugar? Oh my god! You drink sugar? And your girlfriend, she's amazing. She's like a supermodel, but she's young enough to be your daughter. Yeah, she is. I don't care what people think. I care what I think. I care how I feel. And if I'm feeling good, people in my life, they're feeling good too. Sugar. Oh, sugar instantly lowers cortisol. Sugar instantly boosts dopamine. Instantly boosts serotonin. People out there fearing sugar, and they're taking drugs like cocaine to get dopamine up, and then they're taking drugs like SSRI drugs from the doc because the serotonin is so low from the coke and the caffeine and all that, and then they're like, sugar's bad. It's oh man, how do you help these people? They can't even help themselves when they trust people who don't even know how to help themselves. It's like drowning and asking someone else who's drowning, how do we swim? I don't know, I'm drowning too. But I'm a doctor. I'm on this. I'm on that. It's crazy. Anyway, so how to stop caring what people think? I just wanted freedom in my life. Everyone, we all care what people think. I still care what people think. I still care what people think, but not at a level that imprisons me and decapitates my potential in my life and robs my life happiness. Like last week I did a running race and I ran no shirt. Everyone else ran in a shirt. And I'm like, I want to. It's hot. I don't want to overheat, be hotter than I have to. There's no race rules like have to wear a shirt. It's not the Olympics, so I'm running no shirt. And I beat guys who had to wear shirts, but then they started to overheat, and I passed them for the last sprint, just boosted past. So I care more about performance. I care about feeling good. I care about doing good. I care more about those things than what people think of me. And that way I live a lot more freedom and a lot more happy. Like when I talk about doing steroids, I do steroids, blah, blah, blah. Deal with it. I had a vasectomy, blah, blah, blah. My girlfriend's a supermodel, looks-wise and half my age. Deal with it, whatever. I'm not scared of criticism. I love criticism. I love it, man. I absolutely love criticism. That's why I'll debate anyone on the topics that I'll talk about. Nutrition, cycling, PEDs, performance enhancing drugs, anything, relationship. I love that. I love discussions, debates, criticism. Bring it on, man. Like a real person, not just some anonymous troll. Come on, that's why no one debates me. I shouldn't say no one, but no other author or anyone with my YouTube presence will go up for a debate in nutrition who disagrees with me. Like Eric Berg or all those quacks. Like there's that PT guy in Sydney, James Smith, the Brit, who lives in Bondi, thinks he's an expert, can't even get himself in lean shape as he wants to be, and he can't get his missus in shape. And that's doesn't make him a bad person. It's like, how you call yourself a personal trainer, bro, when you're constantly counting calories, fear of getting fat, and your missus ain't even in shape? How good's your protocol, right? In my opinion. This is my opinion. And that doesn't make him a bad person. It's not a diss, it's more of a banter, okay? Banter. If he did my protocol, man, far out. That would be pretty rad. He would become Shreddy Krueger as well. I mean, you can see him from my shirt, just my delt caps. I've got veins everywhere. Got my Instagram. It doesn't make me better than anyone just saying my protocols work. Anyway, how to stop caring what people think. This example was, I've got a housemate and they're critiquing my diet about my bananas or my rice or my sugar. What do I say? I'm living with them. I don't want to cause conflict. And you don't want to cause conflict. There's no need for conflict. You can have banter. It can be fun. A bit of shit talking, a bit of trash talking. I remember one time someone said, oh, you eat a lot of bananas. And I said, yeah, my mum, when she was drunk and worked as a volunteer at Adelaide Zoo, she got drunk and had sex with a chimp. And I'm part chimp. So I didn't eat a lot of bananas because otherwise I leak potassium out. And they're like, Really? I said, dude, like, yeah, like, have a Google, man. Have a Google. It's real. Oh my God, it's on Google. Must be real. So it's just like, whatever, man. You know, like, you gotta have fun with it, you know? And then that person you see them again, oh, you book. No, dude, it's true. Actually, no, I lie. It was an orangutan. And you keep the story going, you weave it, you game it. And the quality of your life is in direct proportion to the quality of communication. Every girlfriend I've ever had, where everything else was great, but the thing that was lacking was me feeling like they cared too much what people thought, maybe their family or our friend group or whatever, you know, and then so they would, I don't want to bring that past up, but I guess I care what people think. I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but that's a big one for me. Why I get along with Natasha so well, she's really like out there. She doesn't care what people think. She'll do prank videos, she'll just put it all out. She's just, you know, she's really very similar to me like that. And so it's great to be around people who are very secure. So the word used, secure, you know, emotionally available. But Natasha's not afraid to share her feelings with me. That's really good. Like, I can ask her, boom, 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 and she'll answer honestly. Okay, so, and that's her upbringing. That's just who she is. You know, some people as kids, they were punished for being honest. You know, I don't punish honesty, I reward it. Okay, I reward it with more attention, more affection, better discussions, etc. So if you're around people who have been brought up from being punished with honesty, or punished by, like, they were honest. Who stole the cookies? I did. Okay, bam. Oh shit, I got to learn how to lie. You know, if you're dating or living or working with people like that, then they're used to lying because when they were honest as kids, they got punished. Right? So if you're punishing their honesty as adults, then you're confirming, hey, you can't tell me the truth because I'll punish you. Okay, that's how it is. But that's society. It's like all the guys who's out there using steroids and girls. 99.9% of them on Instagram, YouTube, they lie about it because if they're honest about it, people are, oh, I'm not subscribed to a steroid user. I'll go follow someone else who doesn't use steroids, who actually is using steroids, but they're lying to your face about it. And that's why they got that swole jack transformation that you'll never ever get because you're natty. And they're not. And they're lying to you. And they're making millions, literally millions. Guys like Kino Body, Greg Douchet, all those fake natty half truthers making millions of bucks off gullible noobs out there who are getting no results, man. I see them in the gym. I go to the gym, I see these people, I'm like, I bet they're subscribed to Kino Body. I bet they're subscribed to More Dates, More Plates. I bet they're subscribed to freaking Greg Douchet or whoever, or Matt Does Tren, or all these people out there who just, you know, deny what they're using, or, you know, vigorous steroids. I just 200 milligrams a week and I look like a freaking swole. Yeah, sure, bro, sure. You know, so it's just because these people care what people think. That's why they lie. And they want more money to have the Lamborghini or the big house or the freaking Rolex or the $1,000 shirt, you know, because they care so much what people think. So they're going to lie to people, or half-truth them, which is a lie, to get the money to buy the shit to impress people they don't even really fucking like, and who don't even just follow them because, oh, you got 1 million subscribers, I can listen to you now. Oh, you're verified, or you're this, or you're that, or you got abs, or you're really fast. And, yeah, but we're chasing approval from people who don't even approve of themselves, and then we die by their rejection. Once we lose the gains, or we lose the size, or we lose the hot chick, or the car, or the hair, or the freaking anything that the people followed us for, then we get rejected by them. Like, oh my God, I was seeking your approval, now it's gone. What do I do? So if you live for the people's approval, you'll die by their rejection. So how to deal with social disapproval is just have empathy. Have empathy. Not everyone's as educated as you. Not everyone's as confident as you on the topics you're talking about. Like I'm really confident with spiders. You know, I'll pick up any spider in the world, a funnel web, pick up anything with my bare hands. And people will disapprove of that. I'm right, because they don't understand what I understand. I'm not going to get angry with them. I might play a joke, or, you know, like, or explain to them. It depends on the person. Got to be able to socially calibrate. That's another one. When you're dealing with social disapproval, it's good to learn the art of social calibration. Does this person have a sense of humor? Is this person got really high cortisol because they fear sugar? Right? What if they're just done a water fast and their cortisol's right up and they're just like, what if they don't ovulate anymore because they're on the contraceptive pill? Like, what if they're like what if they're in their luteal phase? What if they're in their follicular phase? You know, what if their testosterone's really high and their estrogen's really low? Like, how do you talk to people like that? Okay, I study all these things. And by study, I mean in the real world, not in some little book. Oh, this person said this. Like, go out there and test it. Go out there and test it. I love doing that. That's why I talk to so many people every day. Every single day, people stop me on the street. Durianrider, hey! You know, every single day. And every single minute in my inbox or comments is everywhere. Okay, questions. I love learning. That's why I have a coaching group, Durianrider.com, so I can answer everyone's questions. You know, I've had no stims today. I'm not in anything today. No meds, no uppers, no whatevers. Just had a really good sleep before. Got the pizzas coming on. I'm just like G'd up. And it feels really freaking good, man. It feels really good. Just get all the sleep you need, people. All right. It makes it easy to deal with social disapproval. Because when you don't have enough sleep, water, sugar, cortisol's up. When your cortisol's up, it's really hard to negotiate and communicate in the way you really want to be known for. I've made the mistakes. You can learn from. So that's what I love about Natasha. Like, she's such a good communicator. Like, Natasha is like the best communicator. You know, like, she's amazing, just incredible. Manifested that. She manifested me. I manifested her. We manifest everyone in our lives. We manifest everybody in our lives. People who maybe hurt us or frustrated by it. We manifest everyone to learn from. Okay, you don't get to level 10 or level 100 if you don't go through the ranks. You got to have the mistakes. You got to have the pain and the pleasure, and you got to get burnt, make mistakes, fall over, be embarrassed, whatever. You got to do that. That's just part of the living, part of growing. So it's okay to be socially disapproved because we're pack animals. Most people out there, 95% of people out there today, 95% of people out there just follow the group think. They follow the pack. They're not independent free thinkers. Look at what's going on out there. All right? That's okay. That's okay. That is okay. I'd say 5% of people out there are leaders. Okay? 95% just want to follow. They're confused. They're vulnerable. They're undercarb. Their cortisol's high. They've got low estrogen, low testosterone, blah, 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 blah. On certain meds, they're just like... You ever seen anyone on lithium? You know? Like, have empathy. Understanding why someone reacts that certain way. They're raised that way. They've got this drug or they've got this diet belief. They think sugar's bad. I think I'm going to treat someone who thinks sugar's bad. I'm going to talk to them the same way as someone's like, hey, Durianrider, I've just been watching your videos, I'm all sugared up. That person can handle a lot of truth. This person over here thinks sugar's bad. Hey, they're gonna want to see you in prison. They're gonna see you ran over by a Mack truck if you tell them too much truth. Okay, so you better make them laugh. Otherwise, they're gonna want to kill you. They're still gonna want to kill you. So you got to understand. You got to socially calibrate in the face of social disapproval. Someone says, "Oh, sugar," or "Oh, you're vegan," "Oh, you're a cyclist," "Oh, you're this, you're that." Just you know. Light-hearted, just roll with it. Socially calibrate. Never fear an objection. An objection is a request for more information. Fear is F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. Okay. Now you know people don't want to debate me. Vegan, gay, all those people back in the day. Durianrider's this, Durianrider's that, Durianrider's a rapist, Durianrider's this a con man. Where are you? Where's the live debate? None of them. Zero. Zip. Nada. I'm taking Durianrider to court. Let's do a live debate. Oh, no. Pussies. And I say that with no hate, no spite, bit of banter, but it's true, okay? So yeah, it's you know, and I feel for all these people. I feel for all those people out there trying to slander me, take me down, blah blah blah. I feel for all of them. And I can help all of them. You know, some of them do take my advice, and you can see it, and they're getting some good results. End of the day, I just want to help people, man. Like, living with spite, living with anger, living with resentment. There's enough of that in the world, man. There's enough of that in the world, alright? I don't like it, and I have those feelings come up now and then, and I'm just like, oh, this is an emotion I don't really like. I'll feel it, but I'll replace it with something else. Gratitude, or shift my focus, you know. Otherwise, you're living in a world of spite and resentment, and, man, that's not good. It's not healthy. You don't feel good, you don't perform good. I don't like it. But it's part of the deal. It's part of being human, okay? It's okay to feel things, rage, anger. It's okay to feel things, all right? Let these things come up, suppress them, so they don't get into trouble and do stupid shit. But feel them. Feel the rage. Feel the anger. Feel the spite. Feel the resentment. But don't let it what's the word? Don't let it burst all over your face, man. Don't let it don't personify it. Feel it, Like when I feel tired, doesn't mean I'm going to instantly fall asleep, crash my bike. Okay, I'm so tired. I need to have a nap, Have some water first, have your sugar and have a little nap. Okay, now I'm good. I'm not going to instantly crash my bike and fall asleep. If I feel anger or rage, I'm not going to go, okay, I'm just going to fucking bang. Just going to... It's a prison's full of people like that. Control your emotions. Feel the emotions, but control them. Okay? Harness the emotions. Otherwise, you're going to... we either control our emotions or our emotions control us. So that's the deal, man. Is, social disapproval is okay. Have fun. Have fun with it. All right? The more social disapproval you get, and you're living your path, you're living the truth, that is the combination of champions. Okay? Because if no one's objective, if you're living the truth, you're doing the right thing for the environment, if you're doing logical, common sense, pragmatic things, all right? You're riding your bike, you're vegan, or you're eating more vegan food, or you got a vasectomy, or you're doing this, you're doing that, you're picking up plastic, you're just doing what you can do, man. Whatever you can do. Turn the lights off, or else, whatever you can do. And people objecting to that, that's okay. Don't freak out. Understand that they're part of the 95% groupthink herd sheeple people. Okay? So they're the sheeple people, and that's okay. I was a sheeple people once. Sheeple person. And it's all about educating and fucking, it's having fun out there, man. Alright? So, and then it becomes a big game. It becomes a big game, man. Life's a game. Alright? And don't get played by the players. Play them. And have fun with it. Have fun with them. They'll have fun too. The worst thing we can do for people who are constipated, dehydrated, undercarbed, fearing sugar, is not to be one of those people. Okay? Simple as that. And I'll tell you some stories as well, for more inspo, because the story's always good. I love, Natasha. So when I first got with Natasha back in 2018, that was you Google up Durianrider. Durianrider's a rapist. Durianrider's a con man. He's a freaking drug dealer. He's, blah, blah, blah. And so I met Natasha's dad. He's a, he's Slavic, so he's got a bit of a temper. He's a good dude as well. But obviously, you're going to be protective of your only child. Only child, okay? And, my age. And Natasha's like this freaking cultish, C-O-L-T, cultish sort of phenom supermodel-esque look vibe going on there. So you got to be extra protective. Who's this dude? And so we meet and he's like, hey, dude, how was I? And then he sure enough goes home, he has a Google. Oh, you're YouTube. And he has a Google. And then all the crap comes up, all the slander and everything. And he's like talking to Natasha, that guy comes again, I'm going to knock him out. And then I met up with Natasha the next day or that night or whatever it was, and she's like, oh my God, Dad's going to punch you out, and oh my God, what are we going to do? And I'm just laughing. I'm actually laughing. She's like, why are you laughing? This is serious. You don't understand us. And I'm just like, what are you going to do? I said, I don't know. I'll just be myself, and it will be good. And it was. All right? So I just laughing, man. When you live with laughter, whatever happens, I'm just instantly, how am I going to win this? All right? How am I going to spin this to win this? What am I going to learn from this? How am I going to teach someone the truth in this situation? When you're coming through that mindset of everything's a challenge versus why does this always happen to me? Like a fucking loser, beta, blue pill. Damn it, I hate it. When you come through a champion mindset where how can I learn from this? Then that's when life really fucking starts. That's when our life really starts. What can I learn from this? How's this going to make me a better person? How's it going to make me a better communicator? How's it going to make me have a better life quality, man? How's this going to make me more emotionally free? All right? Most guys out there, most YouTubers with my level of clout, over 400 million views, if they were known as falsely accused as a rapist or whatever, no woman's ever even said that. But a few beaters out there have said, and so and then it's Chinese rumors and just So no woman's ever been said, no woman's ever made that claim, ever, because it's never happened. There's no been any police reports, no filings, or nothing. In fact, I have had one woman charged for cyber stalking harassment because of this. She lives in New Zealand, Hannah, and so there's that. So something that's never even happened. No woman's ever even accused me of that. Second part, and then third part, people are saying it. So it's just like, oh my god, and so that was really tough at some point. But at the end of the day, I'm a person who manifests my challenges. I talk it and I walk it. So here's me. Oh, I don't take things personally. I'm the freaking Mr. Game and blah 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 blah. And then that happens. And that's your Google for this. Everything. So you're just dealing with that. Okay. And then when you overcome that stuff, because people are like, oh my god, how do you look at you. You look all rough and you're broken. And you freaking ride a bike, you have a freaking car license, you're just a loser. How you pulling like this hot chick like Natasha. Like when I walk around Natasha, people just like they can't even see me. I could be walking naked and I wouldn't see this. Everyone's like, oh, looking at Natasha. When you have that level of game and communication set, that's the sort of women you have in your life. Okay, that's the sort of things you manifest in your life. And I'm a straight guy. I love women like Natasha. Just the personality, the vibe, the fitness, the nutrition, the lifestyle she likes as well. She comes with money and aesthetic, winning combination, Not just because she comes with money. I mean, that's, that just means that if you've got money and someone else has got money, that can not come for you because you got money, etc. Which can, happen a lot. That's okay, but I didn't want a prostitute. Not that there's anything wrong with prostitution. It's just not for me in this context. So, but yeah, man, that's so that's a little story. Then the other day, yesterday, me and Natasha in the city, and she's like, I need some water, and I said, go past that pub and they'll fill your bottle up. And so she went in there, and as we parked our bikes at the front, there's all these open windows. I had a cut-off shirt, and I look like a crackhead to most people, and that's normal NPPC people. And this lady, she sort of sees me, she grabs a handbag, she sort of like, without being obvious, she sort of like pulls it and puts it under her arm. I think she's going to steal the handbag and run off on my bike. And but I was just about to say, hey babe, man, I got way more money than you. I'm retired. You're at work still. You're on work drinks. I don't have to work a day in my life ever again. I'm not going to steal your freaking handbag, babe. I guarantee I made more money than you today. All right, I'm going to steal your handbag. But that was just my ego. I didn't say that, obviously. But that would be my ego just saying it. I'm like, she's entitled to think that. I do look like a crackhead. Some dude, 45, pulls up on a bike and looking muscular and I must be a drug user and blah, 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 and lean and just like, oh, this is weird. That's a normal response, I didn't take it personally. Like, people are going to have their opinions and that's okay with that, But, that's just how it is, And then I came in and Natasha came out and she saw Natasha and she's all be like, a bit different. But if I was wearing this, she'd be, oh, he's a fine young gentleman or whatever, or oh, it must be a blah, blah, blah. Maybe she's going to crack it, but who cares? But it made me laugh, right? It made me laugh. And so you're going to get things like that in life. Like people make assumptions. We all make assumptions. We all have our opinions. It's just the best to have assumptions that are true, and based on, real world facts and opinions. I try and base our opinions on real world facts versus hearsay or allegations or assumptions or blah, 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 But anyway, that's life. That's living. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to say shit. Oh my God, what is that for? What is that for? Oh my God, what was I thinking? We're all going to do that. All right? That's just human nature, man. We're all going to feel certain emotions at certain times, and that's okay. Just roll with it. Learn from it. All right. Own our shit. All right. I love owning my shit. Hey, I fucked up. I'm sorry. How can I make it better? Versus, I didn't say that. I didn't. Like own it. Own your shit, man. Own your shit. Make it better. And if apology is needed, public apology, not a private apology. I'm really sorry, but when we catch up in public, I'm not fucking sorry. But that's okay. But if someone's like that, don't take it personal. Their level of insecurity from childhood, or ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, or parents, mum, dad, uncle, whoever, someone did something to them that really just scarred them up, and they've got that emotional scar tissue, and then you come along and you're rubbing that, you're irritating that, and they're like, fuck you. So that's what we've got to understand. Like, people, a lot of damaged people out there, okay? And the best thing we can do for damaged people is not be a damaged person. So and there's a time for truth, and there's a time for half truths as well for some people. Like, not everyone can handle the truth, man. Like, look how much hate and rage I've got. I remember when that guy made the documentaries about me. I said, dude, like, your girlfriend jumped on me, bro. Like, I got the emails, I got the proof. Ask a friend, ask mutuals, all right? Ask freely, That made things even worse, because I'm giving him the truth, all right? Giving him the truth, and that just, so some people can't handle the truth. And you got someone like me who likes to be honest when it matters, okay? Sugar is good. Travel, blah, blah, blah. Quit your job, quit that relationship, blah, blah. Do this. Honesty, that bike's shit, this bike's good. The bike you just bought now is junk, sell it, get rid of it. This one's better. That level of honesty is going to make you a lot of friends and going to make you a lot of enemies. But I'd rather just be myself. If it's going to help someone, I'll tell them. Right? If I know it's going to be really important that they understand this truth, I'll tell them. All right? But if it's not, then, it's a case-by-case situation. Like, would you walk up to someone you don't know and say, that dress makes you look really fat. You should lose a bit of weight before you wear that. Like, why would you say that? You know what I mean? Why would you say that? Even if it's true, it's not something you'd say. Or if a guy, like, dude, are you pregnant? You look like you're pregnant. Why would you say that? It's the truth, but why would you say it? Okay, so there's a time when you got to lie to people. But, and you should know that. That's just common sense, okay? Common sense. If someone's about to step in dog shit, you say, hey, dude, you're about to step in some dog shit. I know you can't see because you're carrying some parcels, Simple as that. If you say to someone, you're probably stepping dog shit today because you don't know where you're going, what? So it's calibration, but man, I don't know. This is the deal. We live in a world today where people are so afraid, man, of what people think about them, and they're I see it here in Sydney, Australia, and people just, I can't go to Adelaide because Adelaide's like a step down. It's like, Adelaide's a step up, bro. Adelaide's like 20 steps up than Sydney. You give me the biggest, best pad in Sydney, I wouldn't want to live there. If I'd lived there for the next 5 years, I wouldn't want to live there. It's like Sydney, man. It's not a healthy place to be. Got cool to visit to remind you how good Adelaide is, eastern suburbs of Adelaide. But Sydney, man, it's cooked, bro. It's cooked. It's cooked. Okay. There's some cheap bike stuff here anyway. That's the deal. Taking things personal, man. That'll rob you.